Joining us now, the principal of West Bloomfield High School. Good morning to Eric Pace.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Thanks for having me.
Good morning to you. So where are you? You look like you're in your office at the school.
I am in my office, yeah.
Hard at work, school's back. How's it going?
It's been great. We started last week, so we're in our second full week here at the high school. It's the first time in a few years. We've just kind of rolled into a normal start to a school year. Kids have been amazing. Teachers are excited. It's refreshing after the summer.
You know, we hear a lot in the national news media about the challenges in education right now in this past post-COVID, I'd like to say post-COVID-19 era. I understand we're still dealing with it a little bit. It is a challenge in education right now. How are we doing, and are we getting closer to things getting back to normal?
Yeah, I think we are. We have classrooms that are filled with kids that are ready to learn. I think, if we think back to when we were in school, there's all those times when you're like, oh, maybe I don't want to be in this class right now. And every teenager goes through that. And I think after dealing with what we have for the past couple of years, students are really excited to be here, to be part of our culture and our spirit. And, the energy is palpable. It's something you can feel.
Well, certainly part of making the energy high is the success that we have in our extracurricular activities as well. And the football program that we have at West Bloomfield High School has to be doing some good for everyone. It does good for me. It gets me fired up. Following the Lakers, they're 2-0. They're off to another great season. Eric, I don't want to jinx them, but I think they look better than they ever have. And tonight we got a great game. Yeah, are you having fun? And is the student body having fun following this team?
Absolutely. Anytime you have successful extracurriculars, athletics, arts, whatever it might be, it just adds to the energy of the school. And so we, at our last home game last week, had the biggest student section we've had since we left for COVID. And again, you could feel it and hear it all the way from Orchard Lake Road and into the stadium. And it really does bring a different element to the school setting.
Yeah, I look down from my vantage point of the press box, and it always takes time for people to get into the stadium, and I keep looking down, and more people are coming in, and more people are coming in, and you can tell when it's a big night because there's a lot of people up on the grass hill by the home stands and by the concession. I don't know what the final numbers were on that game, but there were a lot of people, and that was Labor Day weekend on a Friday night, very unusual. Normally, there wouldn't be anybody at that game. There were a ton of people, and hopefully that is an indication of the way things are going to go this year.
For sure. Yeah, it's we also didn't have school that day heading into the holiday weekend, and I think we cleared over 2,000 that night. And we like to be a hub for the community and a place that families and community members can come to see some entertaining football and join us in our success.
And the best opportunity for everybody to come together and really enjoy all this is an event we call Family Fun Night, and it happens next Friday. It happens before the Clarkston game. It's always a good game. Even if you don't follow football, know that Clarkston, West Bloomfield is going to be huge. And then we have Family Fun Night where we all get together and do this big community-wide tailgate. We have the first responders there, and that's next Friday at the high school. And Eric, you can probably add some more about it. We're all really looking forward to being there.
Yeah, Friday, September 16th, we host Clarkston football for our varsity game that starts at 7. But we have our Family Fun Night, which is a community-friendly tailgate event that starts at 5 p.m. in our north parking lot. We have activities, giveaways, and games for kids all the way through teenagers and adults. We also take that night to celebrate and recognize our first responders here within our community, as well as our military and armed services personnel. So we'll be representing all branches of the military, a lot of hands-on things for students to, Humvees and activities, and then as well as our local police, fire, and paramedics that'll be recognized pre-game.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be there too, broadcasting live, and we look forward to seeing everybody. I got a note in my email this morning, and I didn't realize, but West Bloomfield High School is celebrating its 50th anniversary. That holds a special place near and dear for me as an alum of West Bloomfield High School. And my mother was on the school board at the time the school was being designed. So In my house, she brought home the documents while the board was going through them. We got a chance to see the school being designed, and my mother has passed away. It's so proud every time I walk into the high school, her name is on the plaque as I come into the building. But whether you've got a deep connection to the school or you're newer to the community, celebrating 50 years is a big deal. What are you guys doing at the high school this year to honor that big occasion?
Yeah, so our school is celebrating its 50th year, and as the high school that you see now from Orchard Lake Road. So we're calling it our Golden Jubilee, and we're going to pair that with our Family Fun Night event to make sure that we can celebrate that appropriately. So we will have some items reminiscent of 1972. The top snack food at the time were bugles. So we'll be selling bugles at our concession stand. We'll have the top candy of the era, 1972. Bottle caps we'll be using to give away. We'll have a ceremonial ribbon cutting, photo booths with golden backdrops and signs and props for alumni and community members to use. And then we'll, be able to recognize it pregame with, an announcement and a recognition of 50 great years. And this being my 17th year here, I'm just very proud to be just a small part of the 50-year tradition and success of West Bloomfield.
It's a great school, great tradition, and I would wear my leisure suit, the old, 70s leisure suit from that era if I could fit into it on Friday night. But and I have no idea where it is. But congratulations to everyone at West Bloomfield High School, and for those of us that have been around for that 50 years, it's even more special. Thank you for doing that. We're really looking forward to next Friday. Eric, we got to go. I got to scoot. What's your prediction for tonight's football game?
Let's see. I'm going to say, let's go 35-10, West Bloomfield.
I wrote it down, 35-10. So says West Bloomfield High School Principal Eric Pace. Thank you very much for joining us. You do a great job. Always good to see you.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for having me.